two further aspects on that. At paragraph 73, you reference receiving information also from the National Commissioner and from the National Commissioner and Lieutenant General Khumalo about a potentially corrupt.
That's correct. Yeah. So, Honourable Chair, I received information from the National Commissioner and General Khumalo about a particular member of the prosecuting authority who was involved in organized criminality. I am not going to mention the name of that prosecutor in this House. The matter is under investigation. I immediately, upon receiving that information, I made a formal referral of the matter to the IDAC to investigate the matter. And that's the one direct evidence, bit of evidence or information, I should say, because I did ask the National Commissioner and General Khumalo. I met with them and I said to them, please, we need more evidence so that we can look into this matter, because it's unacceptable and untenable that any member of the prosecuting authority is involved with organized criminality. That there should be a fair process. And I've said this to prosecutors. There must be a fair process, and if you're found to be compromised, you will be kicked out of the NPA. We serve the people and we fight crime. We cannot be criminals ourselves.
But what's the status of this particular prosecutor, given these serious allegations coming from high-ranking
I don't... The prosecutor is under suspension.
Okay. Okay. So it's currently not been temporarily removed from the system. Now, just while the second aspect I wanted to while we're at it is you otherwise reference at paragraphs 71 and 72 some statistics with us relating to complaints or allegations of corruption, presumably less serious, but nevertheless complaints of misconduct at paragraph 71 and 72. Do you want to just briefly refer to that?
So, in terms of...
Just a moment, Honorable Skhosana.
Thank you, Chair. I just wanted to make a seeking clarity question, because the Advocate Batohi is saying he can't reveal the name here. But if it's the same person who was mentioned in the media, why not revealing it here? Because in the media, if as members here of the committee, and the South African, some people knows exactly what we are talking about, who's that person we are talking about, why are we hiding it here? Thank you, Chair.
Advocate.
Chair, I will not want to hide anything from this committee. I regard it as a very important committee. But I do want to be responsible at the same time. I'm not sure who the person is that the honourable member is referring to. But even if the name is given to me now, I'm not going to make a comment about whether it is or isn't. It's not fair on the process. It's not fair on the person concerned. And this might turn out not to be true. We may not be able to verify this information. And then it destroys people's reputations and lives. And I think it will be hugely irresponsible for me at this stage, with just the bit of information that I have referred, to mention names in this House. So I would please ask the House to be understanding and not to insist that because I will not reveal the name, Chair, with all due respect.
Chair, the advocate says that he won't reveal the name, and he's not sure whether I'm talking about the same person. Do you know the name?
Chair, if I may ask the name of which person, the person in the media or the person in respect of whom the information was received?
No, the person you mentioned that is sitting at home, the prosecutor, which you said is sitting at home as we speak here.
I do.
But we are talking, you said you don't know that person.
No. It is not what she said.
Yes?
You alluded to knowing a person who
The media is.
who might be on suspension because the report is in the media.
Yes.
And what we may have to check with her is whether the report that you have seen in the media and the report that she gives here are one and the same report or are two different reports.
Yes. Yes, no, I agree, Chair. And maybe if he said that, if he can say it's the same person, maybe he doesn't want to mention. But if it's mentioned in the media and it's the same person and he says it's a secret, for me that's a double standard. I mean, we deserve to know as well, formally so, not from the media. But if it's a different person, it's okay.
Yeah. She says for the purpose of professionalism. Honorable Malema.
No, thanks, Chair. I thought she was suggesting we must just go home if she's going to proceed like that. Because we deal with names here. What are we dealing with? What are we dealing with here? We want to know who captured the criminal justice system. And if we can't be told names and we accept that, let's go home. Especially names that are out there. There is a prosecutor, I'm just forgetting the name of, is it Johannesburg or something, Pretoria, who's suspended by the president? 𝐬𝐮𝐻𝐿𝐫𝐿. What's difficult saying something like that? What's difficult saying something like that? If we're referring to 𝐬𝐿𝐫𝐿, or if there is more, we need to know. There is nothing unprofessional about that, because if we're going to proceed like that, we're becoming toothless. We cannot allow a situation where there is an allegation of a prosecutor who is being captured or infiltrated, and we are told we can't be given a name. If it was wrongly mentioned, there are recourse in South Africa where that name will be cleared. There are so many names of people being said here, people who are also in jail, people who are already on criminal trials. We get deep into those issues because we're seeking to unearth the truth. If it is true, indeed, there are people who are captured in the prosecuting authority. We want to know that. What if 𝐾𝐿𝐫𝐿 is wrongly accused? What if he's correctly accused? We need to come to a determination that, look, there is nothing in the NPA that suggests there is any infiltration by the drug cartel or anything of that sort. Or there is, and if we say there is, these are the issues. And these are the individuals responsible for those kind of activities in the NPA. So I don't think Honorable 𝐾𝐨𝐧'𝐭 is being irresponsible in that regard. Thanks.
Advocate.
Thank you, Chair. I really want to emphasize, honorable members, that I do not seek to be disrespectful to this committee. I haven't even said, the members have mentioned names. I haven't even said whether it is or isn't that name that has been mentioned. And I will not, I don't want to make it difficult for this House to be able to do its work. But given that I was given, I think what at the level of intelligence, because I haven't even said it's evidence, I went back to the National Commissioner as well as General Khumalo and I said, can you please give me evidence of this? Because I need more evidence. And so I really urge that it will be hugely irresponsible of me to mention a name in this House on the basis of intelligence that I've received that may or may not be true. So I really urge honorable members to understand that I do want to help this House, but I do not want to put people's names at risk. For various reasons, you never know how people are put at risk. I mean, and we don't know whether it was a direct consequence of what happened in this House, but you know that our chief investigator of the IDAC was attacked a day or two after his name was mentioned